Morning folks, how are we doing? It's a very frosty morning in North Somerset. It was minus temperatures just an hour ago. Now I just checked, it's 1 degree. Okay, right, I am now currently in a tiny town of Brent Knoll. See it all behind me, look. Well, as if you can really call it a town. So Brent Knoll. Knoll means hill, essentially. And the Brent bit is said to come from like an Old English word meaning burnt. So like a burnt hill. So there's rumours saying that this little town was once burnt by Danes. So there you go, a bit of flavour for you. That's where they say Brent, the name Brent Knoll could have come from. So anyways, oh, you can see where I'm heading. So basically starting off this walk with a little, well not little, but a Hillfort. And there's a really ace church back at the foot of the hill that I want to show you guys. But yeah, that's where I'm heading. So yeah, this is steeper than it looks. Not that I'm complaining. I never complain, do I, guys? Right, which way is it? This way. So yeah, also it's been a really good start to the year. The videos I put out already are doing quite well. So cheers folks. I really appreciate that. I'm really glad you're enjoying my content. Alright. Actually stunning day. Skies are completely blue. Air is fresh. Yeah, it's a bit cold, but it's alright. We can deal with that. Right. Okay guys, I'll stop waffling and let's continue. Let's go. Cool, coming up to the top of it now. Let's go. Okay folks, welcome to Brent Knoll Camp. Right, so this hill is 137 meters high. So studies claim that this became an Iron Age hill fort in 2000 BC, but with evidence of activity since the Bronze Age. And the view from up here is quite varied. Because look, I mean, yes, that's the actual fort. But over on that side, you can see the M5 motorways. So that's a bit of an eyesore. And if you look in this direction, you can actually see Hinkley Point in the background. But don't worry, that doesn't ruin it. It's still a beautiful spot. You can see for miles from up here, especially now today, it's a clear day. Here we go. This thing here is going to tell me what is where. Let's have a look. So what we got? Yeah, it's a Glastonbury Tor. Is that right? In fact, yes. Because today is so clear, you can actually see Glastonbury Tor. You guys probably won't be able to pick it up, but I'll zoom in as much as I can. And yeah, we have a Crook Peak in the distance. I'll I'll tell you what, let's keep walking around and I'll show you what else we can see. So yeah, there's some myth and legend about this place. Some say that this was the site of the Battle of Badon between the Britons and the Anglo-Saxons, somewhere time between 490 and 517. But I mean, there isn't really much to back that claim up. Something else that's quite cool is that the Romans actually used this as a fortification, and an urn was found around here full up of Roman coins. So that's pretty cool. So I'm assuming this here would have been like the entrance to it. See, it dips down, and yeah, that would have been it possibly. So yeah, it's a cool place. I mean, like most of Somerset, you go to a place like this, you're going to have all sorts of historical significance to it, lots of folk tales, lots of myth and legend about it. It's what makes this area so great. Right, let's keep going. Right, so from here we have Breen Down in the distance, and over there that's Rawbury Woods, where Rawbury Hillfort is. You see for miles from here you got the island of Steepham as well, you can see, and from here, that's in the distance, that's all like Quantock's area, that's all of the southwest coast and the Bristol Channel. You can really see a lot from around here on a clear day like this. So yeah, kind of here on a good day. Right, I guess we're pretty much done up here now. Showing everything I could really show you. You guys got, if you're around this area, just come here yourself. It's easy to find. The walk up here is not that bad, it's a bit steep in parts, but just check out, you know, the view around you. On a clear day like this, it's great. It's windy, mind. That's always the case around here. Okay, so second destination of today is that church. So yeah, let's go. Right, coming up to the churchyard now. Let's check it out. Okay folks, this is St Michael's Church of Brent Knoll, dating back to the 11th century. Straight away, I absolutely love this churchyard. Some of these headstones, gravestones are just beautiful. There's one in particular one that I saw when I was last here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yes! Check this one out. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. When you see it behind all this, look at that. Whoa, how picturesque is that? Absolutely stunning little churchyard. So before we go inside, there's a lot of the exterior I want to show you. Around this church there's a few hunky punks, and in case you don't know what hunky punk is, it's basically like a sort of a grotesque carving, doing something in a sort of grotesquely sexual manner, shall we say. The ones we have on here, basically like a sort of a demonic looking thing with its head in between its legs, with what looks like a snake coming out of his mouth, having a nosh on his genitals. It's basically sort of, you know, it reflects a sort of sense of humour and the sort of personalities of the people of the time. And it's also sort of like, you know, they say it's sort of like a "you're not welcome" sort of a symbol, basically. What people forget is the difference between gargoyles and grotesques. Grotesque is simply like a, you know, a sort of demonic looking figure hanging off the side of the church. Whereas a gargoyle is something with pipework coming out of his mouth. Because the word gargoyle comes from the, I think it's the French word gargoulag, which means to gargle on something. So hence if they got the pipework in the mouth, so they're gargling, hence gargoyle. See, there you go, you learned something new. So right, like I said, this churchyard's great, beautiful little churchyard. Selling, got a yew tree there as well. So yeah, let's head on in. There's a couple of really cool things inside it. And on the way in, we have this Norman doorway that dates back from 1290. Here we go, coming up to it now. Okay, yeah, it's very Norman indeed. Anyway, let's go inside, let's go. Okay, so here we are inside of St. Michael's. Quite a big church, as you can see. It's very calm in here. But yeah, 11th century church. Some beautiful stained glass windows here. Look at this. So let me show you the two things about this church that I really like. Right, so what we have here is a memorial for someone called John Somerset. Who John was, I believe, was just a sort of known as a local hero, big landowner, not lord of the manor, but owned land high enough to graze sheep, which can only be grazed in higher land. And he's sort of seen as a sort of local hero who the community were very fond of. So you can see across here you've got Memento Mori, you've got the skulls at the top. And yeah, I kind of wish I knew more about this guy. Whoever he was, obviously was deemed as quite a valued person, otherwise you wouldn't have this such a grand memorial. I have just looked around on the info sheet to see if there's any more information about him, and this is what they say. So they say like there isn't much to be said about him. So there we go, memorial of John Somerset. Right, and so the last thing I want to show you about this church are these on these pews, these bench ends. See, you'll see that in all three there's a fox, and the fox is actually meant to represent something.
These bench ends were carved in the 15th century. It is said it was at a time when the respect of the people of the hierarchy of the church was declining. It said that the bishop, abbots and monk had become less devout to their faith and more concerned with worldly goods. It is said that the fox and bishop's clothing on these bench ends may indicate the disrespect of the people of Brent Knoll. On the first bench, with the abbot dressed as a fox, it shows that he's not watching his flock, and it appears to be addressing birds of various kinds. In the lower part of the panel, two apes are roasting a pig to petit gluttony, and at the top of the panel between the two birds is another ape chained and holding a money bag, representing covetousness. In the centre bench you see an alteration of the state of affairs, with the fox stripped of his robes, sitting there dismally, feeling degraded. The The third bench ends showing the completion of the vengeance. Here the fox has been hanged by the geese, as below him the watchdogs bark in triumph.
Alright then guys, that brings me to the end, so I hope you enjoyed that. Nice little walk around Brent Knoll. Please come and check out yourself. This is only like scratching the surface of what you can see around here. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget, follow me on Telegram, follow me on Instagram. Also don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video and comments. Please throw me a donation on Buy Me a Coffee. Join up to my Patreon for as little as £1 a month. And don't forget, I have music for you guys to purchase, my folk project, Wandering Mysticism. There's a cassette tape of my debut demo available to purchase, but it is running low guys, so if you want to pick it up, or otherwise, you can just pay for the download. So yeah, cheers again guys. Just the beginning of the year, and it's been a good year so far, so thanks you for all the support. Okay then folks, see you at the next one. Thank you.